Hello there guys, DKP here, and today I'd like to share with you the build we've been playing on stream recently. Our so-found stream. Our Fire Druid is only level 83, but so far we've been killing tier 15 bosses in around 5 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah, she's possessed by some shit. Which is absolutely crazy, as our gear sucks. Like, if I would port over to Trade League, I could get upgrades for a single Exalt that would double my DPS, if not triple. That's how sick the build is. So, for the weapon, as high percent increased physical damage as possible, as high flat damage, of course, and plus to all melee skill games. As high as you can. Don't spare money on a weapon. It's your main killing tool, right? Helmet, life, armor and energy shield, resistances to cap. If you can get armor also applies to all elemental damage, you're gonna be more tanky. That's the rule for every single armor slot, except for boots, highest movement speed possible, and gloves, if you can get plus to all melee skill games in gloves, that's even more DPS, that's more face rolly. For jewelry, you want life, resistances to cap. That's what I'm running right now. I had no choice, but we're gonna figure out a setup with more DPS soon. One of the rings must have physical damage leached as mana. That's gonna solve all of your mana issues. I sadly didn't roll one, so I had to socket a rune in my weapon. You can buy one really cheap. Like, absolutely, it costs nothing. This build costs nothing. And it's a great league starter, in my opinion. Now, for the passive tree. We took a lot of skill effect duration to make sure our Chaos Bear, Walking Calamity, and Apocalypse last long. And trust me, they do. It's like over a minute when I pop everything of just running straight ahead and everything melting around me. There's plenty of time. We're also stacking a lot of rage effects. Our rage increases our fire damage, it increases our armor, and also increases our physical damage, on top of the normal rage effects. It's just bueno. No, I was experimenting with like weapon swap, but I'm lazy. Like, come on, I'm lazy. I barely, if ever, actually do the weapon swap. I'm thinking about using totems for like more boss damage, if I'm actually gonna need it. But so far, the bosses melt so fast that I kinda cannot be bothered to press another button. It's up to you though. Tomorrow on stream I'll probably go into totems and update my guide with them. As I was using them while leveling for like single target, and I kinda dropped them as I didn't feel I need more damage. But now, when we are kinda min-maxing or getting close to it, I feel like we could use them, right? That's always more damage. Now, for the skills. I got Maul with rapid attacks, rage, life leech, and armor break. I barely ever use Maul, mostly to like bear slap somebody when I'm bored. I just love the animation though, so you know. Apocalypse with prolonged duration, pinpoint critical, magnified area, and blazing critical. It's just pure damage. It's pure melting damage. Now, because we're using Scepter, that's our secret weapon, we got Malice with increased skill effect duration. What's Malice? Malice? That's a very cool gem. That inflicts critical weakness. What's critical weakness? Critical weakness causes hits against affected targets to have 0.5% to critical hit chance. Stacking up to 20 times. That's 10% critical hit chance flat on the monster we're fighting. That's a lot of value. Now, our main damaging skill, the Walking Calamity. This skill is just so fucking good. Prolonged duration, of course. Elemental armaments, more damage. Hourglass, even more damage. Fire Pen. Oh, we like Fire Pen. And Fire Attunement to like top of the damage. That's what I'm using right now. I'm also using Furious Slam. Sometimes I just need to pop monsters and I don't want to waste my Calamity. With Fist of War 3 for double slam effect. Rage Forge, it should be second, I'm gonna fix it. Rage Forge 2 though. Aftershock and Heavy Swing. Just pure damage, right? If I hit my fissures with it, I delete stuff. like, no questions asked. Now, the ultimate ability. Ferocious Roar, socketed with Ancestral Cry. Why? Ancestral Cry turns out into a Chaos Bear. It literally quadruples our damage and causes our Rampage to permanently pulse aftershocks into everything around us. It slays, it kills, it slaps. And it's fun. I love it. Raging Cry and Prolonged Duration to make sure Ancestral Cry is longer. Now, it might be possible that you won't be able to learn Ancestral Cry. It's a bug. Can't help it. It's gonna say incorrect weapon type, even though you're gonna be holding a talisman. What you can do is go to Act 1, buy any mates from the vendor, and then get Ancestral Cry. That's the only workaround I have found right now. Volcano. With Ignite and Fire Exposure, I was using it in the campaign, but I'm no longer using it. I'll probably replace it with Totems. I'm no longer using Bark Skin, so ignore it. Rampage, Close Combat, Tectonic Slums, Hit and Run, Bourgeon. This is a lot of damage, but the tricky thing is, if you use it and dodge roll, you need to move a little bit to use it again. It's gonna lock itself due to Hit and Run. It's easy to forget, but the 40% more skill speed is worth it. You just gotta remember to move. Free of the Mountain. This is my main rage generator. I'm using Branching Fissures, Rapid Attacks, Rage Free, and Elemental Armaments. It's also on like 10% quality right now. We're also using Savage Fury with Prolonged Duration, Herald of Ash with Magnified Area, and Fire Mastery. Very important thing. When you take Lord of the Wilds, you will need a scepter with at least 122 spirit. Otherwise, you won't be able to run both Savage Fury and Herald of Ash. You won't have enough spirit. So make sure you have one that has at least 142. Now, if you enjoyed the build, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content for Path of Exile. If you'd change anything or you're running something similar and got any tips, feel free to throw them my way in the comments. Thanks for watching. So, how do you play this build? Well, into Generate Rage at start. You can either slap a few people or use Free of the Mountain to fill your rage bar. After that, you're gonna fill your glory. That's gonna allow you to use Waking Calamity and rampage through everything. Because when you Warcry and your glory is full, you're gonna turn into Chaos Bear, which, as I said before, quadruples your damage. I actually like it.